Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k16 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. This is Monday Night Raw and the final episode of Raw before the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Big episode today for you guys, including a few brand new announcements that are going to be taking place at Hell in a Cell. But first, let's get into our first contest. Sami Zayn meets Shinsuke Nakamura once again. Nakamura needs the confidence and momentum heading in towards his first title defense. Can he beat Sami Zayn? We'll find out here tonight. R-Truth will meet Ryback one-on-one before their big tag team title opportunity at Hell in a Cell themselves. The Golden Truth will meet the Spear Shock at the Cell, but can they pick up a win here tonight? Charlotte goes one-on-one with Sasha Banks. We now know that she'll be taking on Paige at Hell in a Cell. Well, looks like Sasha Banks and Paige have got a bit of an alliance going, so their alliance will be put to the test when they team up here tonight in a handicap match. We also have the Balor Club in action against the Hall of Destruction. They're looking for momentum and to continue their role before Hell in a Cell. And Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler are looking to do the same. They've been trying to build their tag team chemistry and confidence and experience together. They'll take on the team of Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. They're back together as a team. We'll see how they fare here tonight. Big challenge for Ziggler and Rollins. And our main event, well, ladies and gentlemen, we now know that Batista and Chris Jericho will take on Finn Balor at Hell in a Cell in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Finn Balor defends against two of the very best. Will they be able to kind of team up together, or will their personal differences be too much to overcome? So Ryback and Roman Reigns, they get the win over R-Truth and Goldust. In our next matchup, it is Charlotte winning the handicap matchup. So that's a big win for her, beating Sasha Banks and Paige in the one match. How will the Balor Club do against the Hall of Destruction? They'll pick up the victory here tonight. Now, how will their Hell in a Cell opponents do? It's Rollins and Ziggler. They get the win as well. We'll go ahead and get ready for the big matchup here tonight. Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. So here comes Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for this big contest here. Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, Sami Zayn has been moving up the ladder in terms of rankings for the United States Championship for quite some time now. A victory here tonight will all but seal the deal for an opportunity for him down the line for a US title opportunity. But Sami Zayn hasn't had it all his way over the past few months. Wins and losses have come his way. But now, a chance at the champ. A win? Well, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, whoever is the champion, will have to answer to Sami Zayn down the line. Sami Zayn's been pretty impressive, but this man has been just as impressive, if not more. What a start to his career here on Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura. He's your United States champion, belt sitting at home, unfortunately, but Nakamura is here, your champion, and he certainly has it tough, Nakamura, when it comes to Hell in a Cell. Rusev one-on-one. Nakamura winning the championship at Night of Champions. Now Rusev wants it back. Can Nakamura hang on to it? That's going to be the question. I mean, Nakamura has been impressive, but he hasn't had the big one-on-one. Whoa, wait a second. There's Rusev from behind. Rusev attacking Nakamura from behind and sending Nakamura into the ring. The referee deems he's okay, but that's not the start that Nakamura wanted. The Nakamura injured before this match began. He's been knocked onto the steps into the ring, but he looks okay, but that's going to have to hinder his performance in the opening stages of this match. Rusev from behind attacking Nakamura, just sending a quick little statement before Hell in a Cell. Sami Zayn not really taking advantage though. He's only kind of slowly getting this one going. He really should be on the attack here, trying to up the ante and really go full force here on Nakamura. This is an opportunity right now to kind of finish him off here and win this match. But it's a drop kick. That's a good start from Zayn. But the opening stages of this one, Sami Zayn making a critical error, and that may cost him down the line. Nakamura was pretty vulnerable right there. And now Nakamura has had a chance to kind of clear his head, regain where the hell he was. Oh! Knee to the face! And now Nakamura has a chance to kind of get his way back into it, kind of refocus here. He would have been absolutely prepared to go against Sami Zayn, and all of a sudden, right from behind, Rusev attacking. That's not the start that Nakamura wanted. Zayn planting down Nakamura right there. Rolls him over and drops the elbow at the same time. So Nakamura versus Rusev takes place at Hell in a Cell. Nakamura, the newcomer here to Raw, and a great start already. Surprising to me that he's done so well in such a short period of time. We've seen it before, but I just got the feeling Rusev was good enough to hang on to it. Rusev has had such a dominant year. One of the breakout stars of the year. No doubt about that. He's had such an impressive year. Nakamura continuing to work down on Zayn. Rusev, though, in terms of US title defenses, he never really had enough to kind of solidify himself as a dominant champion. Whilst being a dominant superstar, in terms of being a dominant champion, didn't really establish that, which always made him vulnerable when the title was on the line. Yes, he knocked off Rhino a couple times, gave him the confidence that, and belief that he could keep that championship in his possession. But when it came to a big match at Night of Champions, Nakamura able to sneak by and take the title away. Rusev, you just have to start to doubt him. Can he win big matches for the championship? Can he win it when it counts? He went a number of months without having to defend the championship. And if you go a number of months without having to defend the championship, you kind of forget about it. You don't realize the pressure that comes to you. You ease yourself into it. You start to kind of believe in yourself a bit more. All right, I'm the champ. But you don't have the pressure of potentially losing that championship for such a long time. So when you get complacent as a champion, you've all of a sudden, the pressure is on. You don't know how to deal with it because you haven't had to deal with it for such a long period of time. The last time he would have had to deal with that was when he had to win the championship. So he goes all those months without having to really deal with the pressure. He did well with it, but when the pressure became too much, he didn't have a way to kind of handle that at Night of Champions. And that's why Rusev went down. Now, he'll have Lana in his corner at Hell in a Cell. He'll Nakamura to deal with just one-on-one. That's when Rusev is going to be at his best. That's when Nakamura is going to have to go into a new level. Can Rusev hit back and take the title? Odds are probably saying yes. Rusev didn't really deserve to lose the championship Night of Champions. We know that. Deserves to still be champion. He's going to be wanting blood. And he's going to be after Nakamura. And a cheap shot here before the match just goes to show Rusev's intentions here, trying to wear down Nakamura, make sure that he loses this match to try and derail him as much as he possibly can. As Sami Zayn, it's a half Nelson as throws him around. Sami Zayn, we know how good Zayn is, and many of you guys have been wondering, when is Sami Zayn going to break out? When does Sami Zayn get a championship? Sami Zayn teamed up with Neville for a long period of time, and you look at what Neville's been able to do on SmackDown, become Intercontinental Champion, dominate SmackDown, beat a number of the top guys like a Randy Orton, a Bray Wyatt, and a Kalisto now, and Zayn tossing Nakamura around the ring again. Sami Zayn, on the other hand, he hasn't been able to do the same, and he would be disappointed that he hasn't done the same as his former tag team partner. Sami Zayn with a blue thunderbomb! Zayn to beat Nakamura right here! No, he'll kick out. Close there for Sami Zayn. That's exactly what he wanted. Now Nakamura trying to get to his feet. Nakamura a little bit sluggish here. Sami Zayn, a big win from him here. Won't get him a title opportunity at Hell in a Cell. That match is locked in. But after Hell in a Cell, you can throw Sami Zayn's name right among the list of contenders. And he should be there anyway, Sami Zayn. He's been impressive, picking up some wins here and there. But the big matches, he hasn't been able to get it done. Look at using the ropes there and planting down Nakamura. Springing Nakamura off the ropes. Now Zayn hooks that left leg and he'll get him. No. Geez, that was close. But Sami Zayn has to continue to wear down the champion. Now the dropkick into the back. Sami Zayn taking a breather. He's got the momentum. He's got control here. I'm not sure trying to take a breather is a wise idea. But hey, you got the control. Slow things down. Catch your breath. And regroup and make sure you continue to have this momentum. Don't lose it. Sami Zayn on the verge of beating a US champion right now. The perfect result for Rusev. Rusev would love nothing more than for Sami Zayn to win tonight. That will stop Nakamura right in his tracks. These two have met in the past as well. Sami Zayn would love a win. And Zayn now Uh-oh, look at this. Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness, a brainbuster onto the turnbuckle. Sami Zayn may have knocked out Nakamura out cold. He's moving, thank goodness. But what about that from Sami Zayn? I thought he was going to go for the superplex and the hang time, then drilling him onto the turnbuckle. Nakamura, I don't think he was expecting that. Sami Zayn bringing out something different. And that's what Sami Zayn can bring to the table, that excitement. Snap suplex there by Nakamura. Can Shinsuke work his way back into it? It's been all Sami Zayn the last few minutes. Nakamura needs this win. Now Nakamura has Zayn. Grabs that leg. It tosses him down. Look out, that leg's still hooked. Zayn in trouble. No, he'll kick out. Sami Zayn close to being beaten there by Nakamura, and that would be so upsetting for Sami Zayn after such a good performance thus far. For Nakamura to come back and steal this win, that would deflate Sami Zayn. It would absolutely hurt his confidence, no doubt. Sami Zayn has struggled to close out wins. This is his opportunity right now, but Shinsuke Nakamura, the US champion, is working his way back into it, and there's not much that Sami Zayn can do to stop him. Continues to wear him down. Zayn's foot might have been underneath the ropes or something like that. The referee calling for the break. Now Nakamura has Zayn. Look out again, going to go for another suplex. It's been a bit of a suplex-a-thon. Nope, just tosses him down gut first into the mat. And now Nakamura, look out now, Nakamura, here he goes. Sami Zayn in trouble, Kinshasa. Nakamura floors him right in the head, but can he capitalize? Nakamura on one knee. Zayn, has he got enough time to recover? Nakamura now, late to the cover. Can Zayn kick out? Yes, he can. The shoulder is up. Nakamura wasting just too much time. Shinsuke Nakamura had it won, but he's not too worried. He's prancing around the ring. He's pretty confident right now. He's got Sami Zayn right where he wants him. And now, Zayn hit with a suplex. Back to his feet thanks to Nakamura. Sami Zayn doesn't even know where he is right now. There's something from Zayn, the big boot. Sami Zayn, he's gone from nearly winning this match to potentially out of it. There's a big kick. That enziguri there. And now Nakamura back on the attack. Zayn countering with the big boot. Now Zayn setting up for the Blue Thunder Bomb. No! Nakamura turning it into a crossbody with a counter. Well done there by Nakamura. Zayn hits that. That could have been it right there. Nakamura knew it. He had to do everything he could to stop that from happening. Now he's in the corner. Zayn, what has he got planned here? We saw what he did last time. It was brutal. Now Nakamura hung up on the ropes. Zayn, it doesn't look like he's got much left though in the tank. That's the problem. Oh, the backstabber. Using the corner for leverage. Sami Zayn delivering the backstabber. Now that probably would have been it, but he didn't turn it into a pinning predicament, and that may cost him. Nakamura dragged more so in the middle of the ring. Zayn continuing to stomp away and strike away here on Nakamura. There's a snapmare takedown, and there's just a headlock. I'm not sure what Sami Zayn's thinking here. I mean, he has Nakamura in some trouble, but just going for the headlock, that's a strange decision. Elbow strikes to the midsection now by Nakamura. Zayn went for a big haymaker. He's not going to get it. Nakamura now. There's the landslide. Nakamura has Zayn down, and he's going to go for it again. Nakamura lining him up. Here it comes, Kinshasa! The big knee right to the face of Sami Zayn. This time he's not wasting any time. And lights out, it's over. Nakamura wins here tonight against Sami Zayn. An important win, a must-win match for Nakamura. He, I think, looks ready for Rusev at Hell in a Cell. What a match that is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Sami Zayn couldn't get the win here tonight, but I have no doubt about it. He will be in title contention down the line. An impressive performance, but Nakamura goes on to face Rusev one-on-one for the United States Championship. Can Nakamura hang on to the US Championship in his first ever title defense? We will find out very, very soon when Hell in a Cell comes your way July 23rd live on BrendenPlayz on YouTube and Twitch, and of course available after the stream as well on YouTube. It's going to be a big, big event. You will not want to miss it. And if Nakamura can put on a good performance like he did here tonight, he might just walk away still your United States Champion. One of those Kinshasas there onto Rusev, and you can forget about it. It's all over. Took two of them though. First one, he took way too long to go for the cover. The second time, did not waste any time at all. He went straight for it. And he got the win because of it. An impressive win from Nakamura here tonight. Keeps this going. He will be US Champion for a long, long time. And oh, there's Rusev. Rusev signaling he wants the title back. Nakamura is ready though, and this is the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Nakamura versus Rusev for the United States Championship. Well, you talk about a big match. Ladies and gentlemen, it may not get much bigger than this. Finn Balor versus the Animal Batista here tonight on Raw. First time these two meet. Let's take you back to last week when Batista came out. We thought he was going to help out Chris Jericho. He threw Finn Balor over the top of the rope, and then look at this. The Batista Bomb. Signaling that this is every man for themselves. He's here to win the championship. Finn Balor went on to defeat Chris Jericho. Batista walking away without touching Balor any further. Many believe that this meant that the Balor Club was going to add Batista as a group member. I can tell you that right now, that is not the case. Finn Balor wants a match against Batista here tonight. Batista wants Finn Balor. They want to sort this out. They want to find out who is the better between the two. Batista wants an opportunity at the championship. He's going to get one at Hell in a Cell with Chris Jericho in a triple threat match against Finn Balor. And we'll see how good Batista is. Many believe Batista doesn't deserve an opportunity, neither does Chris Jericho. But with Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler both tied up against the Balor Club themselves, it's opened up the window here for Batista, the Animal, and Chris Jericho for an opportunity at the championship. Two guys, right time, right place, but they have an opportunity here. And they both want it. They're both going to get one. Batista, even if he has to go through Chris Jericho, he said he's not afraid to do it. He's not afraid to put his partner down if it means winning the WWE Championship. And that's what he showed last week. Batista, he is ruthless. He is an animal. And he will do whatever it takes to become the champion of the world one more time. Batista wants the gold. He wants to beat Finn Balor to do it. He wants to be the man to stop Finn Balor. He's hearing all the talk about Balor, and he wants to be the one to shut them all up. Batista the Animal meets Balor here tonight. He'll meet him in Hell in a Cell again. But can the Animal defeat Finn Balor here tonight to give him really the ultimate confidence boost? Batista has not had that many singles matches since, well, coming to Raw back in April. So Batista, well, this is a real challenge and a test for him. Is he capable of being at the top of his game? Is he capable of being a champion? Is he capable of being one of the top stars here on Raw? Finn Balor is the man right now. Batista beating Finn Balor here tonight will, without a doubt, seal the deal. He will be 100% ready for Hell in a Cell, but he's going to have to beat Finn Balor here tonight, which will not be easy to do at all. And let's be honest, don't be surprised if we see a visit from the Balor Club if things start to get, a little bit tough for Finn. Finn Balor went for attempted arm drag. Batista hitting one of his own instead. There's the power and raw strength on the Animal right there. He's a veteran, Batista. He's coming up against a young buck here on Raw. A man who's looking to make a huge name for himself right here in the WWE. He already has done such a tremendous job so far. A few more months as a champion and maybe a few more title reigns down the line, and he'll cement his legacy as a major star right here on Raw and in the future. Finn Balor now in trouble. Batista setting him up, and there's a sidewalk slam. Batista just looking at his opponent saying, is this all you've got? Is this all that mighty Finn Balor has to offer right now? Here comes Balor though. A big right hand. Batista doesn't believe too much in Finn Balor. He doesn't believe he's all that. And tossing Balor around the ring. He's pretty much showing it at the moment, showing that Finn Balor maybe not be as good as everyone kind of makes it out to be. But Batista's got a long way to go yet of winning this matchup. Finn Balor now coming back. Here we go. Balor. No, again, Batista countering. A strike to the back of the knee. And Batista looking pretty good. No, any doubts? I think, you never know, it might be eradicated. Batista picks up Balor and tosses him away. Now there is the power of Batista. That is on show right there. Chris Jericho, he teamed up with Batista for a long time. They both know each other so well. Will they team up again? Will they be able to put their differences aside? I wouldn't be surprised if Batista... Oh, there's the knees of the face. Balor went for the first time. Didn't quite line him up properly. Went for the second time. He got it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Batista and Chris Jericho perhaps even put their differences aside, team up, take out Finn Balor, then come after each other. And we'll see who truly is the best of the Beast Co. What a tag team they were here on Raw. So dominant throughout the year. And they put their tag team on hold. I guess you could probably say you could put the tag team away. Oh! There's a sit-down powerbomb from Finn Balor. Similar to Batista's, probably not the intensity and the power of Batista's, but it's effective nonetheless. And oh, he'll nearly get him. A kick out of 2.5. And attempted drop kick to follow it up. Batista avoiding it, luckily right there. So Chris Jericho and Batista, you know, they've been friends for a long time. You don't forget, you know, when they were on SmackDown, they were an alliance. For all those who may have missed earlier on this year, Chris Jericho was in a rivalry with Christian, and he called upon Batista for help. Batista came along and assisted Chris Jericho at WrestleMania to help Chris Jericho win a ladder match against Christian. Batista came out and absolutely destroyed Christian. Powerbomb after powerbomb after powerbomb. It was incredible. The Batista bombs absolutely obliterated Christian and helped Jericho win the match. And they've been tag partners and in an alliance ever since. There's the spear from Batista. That could be enough to put Finn Balor away right now. Finn Balor kicks out. Batista, can't believe it. But that's Finn Balor. That's the WWE Champion right there. You have to do a little bit more than that to put him away. That'll work. Batista, he's looking pretty good. Been a lot of questions whether or not he's going to be good enough to be a champion again one day because of all that time he spent away from the singles division, plus his age factor. You know, it's been over a year and a half since he's been a champion of the world. He was the champion on SmackDown, and it only lasted a month. He was only world champion for 1 month. And he hasn't really had the single success ever since. And that's why many are starting to believe Batista's career as a single superstar could all but be over. You know, him as a tag team guy, it worked out tremendously. Finn Balor taking down Batista there. It worked out well. Two veterans teaming up together. And how could that not work? It was an incredible team. But when it's a singles, you're all on your own. Batista thus far, he's proving himself. This is what Finn Balor needs to try and stop Batista from getting the confidence, from getting the momentum. Because if Finn Balor can stop Batista from getting any confidence, oh, there's a suplex. Stop Batista from getting any confidence. Batista's going to come into this championship match not believing that he can beat Finn Balor and Chris Jericho. And if Finn Balor can come into the match and have Batista feeling that way, there's no doubt in my mind that Batista won't walk out as champion. Finn Balor wants Batista over the top rope. He wants him to go through this table. Finn Balor working way on Batista right now, trying to get him back up, trying to get the 280 plus pounder right onto his feet. It might work against him though. Batista has Balor on the table. Oh boy. Batista's got Balor up. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Speaking of Batista bombs, here is one. Through the table. Batista bomb through the table to the WWE Champion. The champion flattened. Batista picks up Balor. He does not want to win by a countout. He wants to pin Finn Balor. Finn Balor's back in the ring. Batista wanted to go back outside, but Finn Balor, a bit of cat and mouse there. Now Batista's back in the ring. Has a hold of Finn Balor. And now he definitely wants to go back out there. Worked pretty well. He's going to try it again. Maybe there's still steps now, or the ringside barricades. Batista, one huge Batista bomb. Flattening Finn Balor, who's back to his feet. A big strike there to Batista, sends him back down. Finn Balor trying to work his way back into it. Batista has a chance here to put Balor down. A strike to the midsection. Balor, Pele kick, and that's cut Batista open at the same time. Batista cut. And Balor now Back in the ring. Count of 5. Well, where's the doctor? We need to get Batista some help. As we all know, we need to wipe that up as soon as it comes. The referee better get his gloves on. I thought this game was realistic. Batista with a snapmare takedown. And now, do the smart thing. Finn Balor just getting the better of him. Batista's got to try and slow things down and get back into control of it. He's losing a bit of a grip here on this match. He had Balor right where he wanted him. He was going to beat Finn Balor after that powerbomb, the Batista bomb through the table. But unfortunately, he was outside the ring. If that was inside the ring, that would have been it. Batista now. Can't capitalize. Finn Balor tossing him down. Finn Balor, he's working his way back into it. And this is what the test of being a champion is. Being able to come back from a difficult situation. Batista though, full Nelson, slam! Oh! Now that is going to hurt. Finn Balor, can he come back? Can he put Batista away? Finn Balor has been tested as a champion. We found that out at Night of Champions, that he is the real deal. But this is a true test from here tonight as well. Balor hooks the leg, can't get it, a kick out at 2. Batista's still in it. Batista's back to his feet first, is he? No. At the same time for both men. Both men are ready to go again. Batista's in the corner. Now Balor turns Batista around. Balor's got not much left in the tank at all, does he? He's got enough for this though. Look out. He's going to kick Batista in the corner. Here he comes. Oh! Into the corner. Batista laying against the turnbuckles. Oh, Balor miscuing there. Went for attempted dropkick. He missed it. That could cost him. Balor, though, striking away, trying to stop Batista from getting back to his feet and getting going again. Oh! The leg sweep there off of his feet. Finn Balor, if he connected that dropkick, things could have been differently. Could have ended differently, I should say. But Batista now pressing down on Balor to potentially win this match. Doesn't get it, though. Finn Balor making a huge mistake. Batista wants Balor up. Batista. Now. There's the spear. The spear by Batista. And look who it is. Chris Jericho is here. Jericho's here. And Batista sees Jericho. Balor's back to his feet. And Batista, he's just going to come after Jericho. He doesn't care. This match is over. Batista and Jericho coming after one another. Batista striking away on Jericho. Jericho fighting back here. And here comes the Balor Club. The Balor Club are coming to put an end to this, perhaps. Batista and Jericho don't seem too phased. And look out from behind. Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, and here we go. Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler coming after the Balor Club. Batista still coming after Jericho. Finn Balor just stands in the ring all by himself, watching on. The Balor Club watching as Ziggler is dazed, Rollins is dazed. Now they're going to come back. They're going to come back after them. The Balor Club allowing it to happen. It is both men down. Both men are down. We are out of time here on Raw. But these are the matches you can expect to see in Hell in a Cell. Ziggler, Rollins versus the Balor Club. Triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Batista versus Chris Jericho. It takes place July 23rd at Hell in a Cell. Available live on BrendenPlayz. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it, please smash the like button for me. Let's try and go for a big goal. Let's get 250 likes. If we get 250 likes, I will upload the next episode for you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe. And I'll see you all next video.